Good morning.
Good morning.
So the parole is at Assumption Parish Jail, and this is Mr. Davis.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Davis, would you introduce yourself? Tell us your name and your DOC number.
My name is Oscar Jules Davis. My DOC number is 383545.
Yes, sir. And we are going to put a document up on the screen, Mr. Davis. I want you to verify if that's your signature or not. Just stand by. We're going to put it up. See it. Is that, you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
That's your signature dated September 26th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Thank you. Based on that information, Mr. Davis, it was determined you're not eligible for an appointed lawyer this morning. So are you ready to proceed without an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So your case was assigned to me. So I'm going to read the allegations against you and you'll enter a plea of guilty or not guilty. And then we'll have a discussion before we come to our decision.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're accused of violating condition number 4 of your parole supervision conditions. And it reads, you are believed to have been involved in criminal activity and illegal use of drugs as evidenced by your arrest on September 18, 2024 by Assumption Parish Sheriff's Office for possession with intent to distribute marijuana, possession with intent to distribute heroin, possession with intent to distribute cocaine, possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine, and possession with intent to distribute MDMA. Those charges are pending, and the next court date is set for motions on the 17th of this month. You're also charged with resisting an officer, possession or distribution of drug paraphernalia, and those are also pending with motions set for December 17th. But how do you plead to violating condition number 4?
Ma'am.
How do you plead to violating condition number 4 of your parole conditions?
Not guilty.
Okay, well, tell us, and now I'm going to tell you, Mr. Davis, we have body cam footage of what happened on September 18th, 2024.
Yes, ma'am.
And it clearly shows you were involved in criminal activity.
I ran. What was the proper cause?
What? That's for the
It
court
says-
side. I'm going on what I saw on the video, on the body cam footage.
Yes, ma'am.
Maintain you're not guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else you want to say to us?
Ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. Do y'all have questions? All right. Well, I think we're ready to make our decision, Mr. Davis, based on the evidence that was provided to us on the police report. I find you guilty of violating condition number 4, and my vote today is going to be to revoke your parole.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Prater?
I concur.
Mr. Frick?
I concur.
All right. Today, Mr. Davis, your parole has been revoked. Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Committee on Parole is now we're at Lafayette Parish Correctional Center, and we have Ms. Myers. Is that you? Y'all are still on mute. Can somebody unmute the camera? Are you by yourself in that room? Oh, there you go.
You see the audio.
Huh?
The audio, they unmuted, but the audio still included.
The audio is still not coming through. Can you check the volume? Turn the volume up. Are they connected to audio? We still can't hear you.
Hello,
Hello.
y'all can hear me now? Okay.
Ms. Myers, would you introduce yourself? Tell us your DOC number.
My name and DOC number? Okay, apparently my DOC, is this my DOC? Yeah, yeah. Okay, my DOC number is 784234.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And I think you have, is that a parole revocation questionnaire there in front of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that piece of paper at the bottom?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Based on the information you provided for that questionnaire, you're not eligible for us to appoint you an attorney this morning. So are you ready to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, your case this morning has been assigned to Mr. Freeman. He'll take the lead on the interview.
Okay, you're alleged to have violated condition number 4. I will not engage in any criminal contact, nor will I associate with people who are known to be involved in criminal activity. I will avoid bars and casinos. I will refrain from illegal use of drugs or alcohol. It was alleged that you engaged in criminal activity on or about September 30th, 2025, when you were arrested by the Lafayette Police Department and charged with violations of protective orders. So, how do you plead to that charge?
Not guilty.
Okay, tell me your reason. Now, see where you were within 100 yards of his house.
Okay.
Why were you even in that area? Tell me that.
Yes, I'm from there. He's with my mom, so I'm very familiar, but I was not at his house when I was passing. Like I said, I'm miscarrying and I was on feed. So I would have had to, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to take the long way, so I was going towards Walmart and I passed on Darbone, but I was way across the street. Like he had to get in his car, I guess to go when I looked to my right, I seen him, but I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, I mean, I'm from that area. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where my mom stays. Like he's with my mom. So a lot of this is hard. So it's where I mean
Not the first time. Well, tell me what is going on between you.
What you mean? What do you mean?
It's not the first time y'all have had problems with each other. I mean, he had charged
No,
you.
that's the first thing I did since I've been incarcerated. I was incarcerated for a year behind that, and I do fault to that, and I did my time for it, a year. And since I was incarcerated within those 6 months, this is my first I guess I don't know. I guess he's still scared from the last time when I went to jail, but I mean I learned my lesson. Just if he sees me anywhere, he freaking I don't know. But I wasn't doing him nothing. I wasn't at his house. I wasn't harming him. I wasn't doing anything at all wrong. Like I don't know why he hates me so much. Like no, I mean I could probably understand, but I was not doing anything to him. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. Probably within 100 yards, but I was not going towards him. I mean, he had to, like I said, he had to get in his car. If you look at the picture, he couldn't even take the picture without driving within his car and taking it. The rear view mirror is in it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I was going to harm him.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. I'm just trying to see what you're saying, I believe, and what part I'm kind of questioned about. Okay, and And then also you are charged with, I think it was condition number 10, your fees, is that it? Let's see. Let me
Yes,
get back.
sir. Yes, and I will pay those fees, but I mean, like I said, I didn't.
How far behind were you? Let's see.
I think only like 200.
2, so you're not that behind. Okay, y'all have any further questions?
Do you understand what a protective order is?
Well, now I'm understanding it better. I really thought it was like 100. I don't know, 100. I don't think I paid that much at my young age, that much attention to it. I didn't know it was the street. You know what I'm saying? Like I was way on the grass area. And honestly, when I seen them,
It says 100 yards, so now you
okay.
know.
Well, now I got this understanding that it's way more serious than I even. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning that.
Yes, it is very serious.
Yes,
I don't have
ma'am.
any more questions. Mr. Freeman, you ready to vote?
Yeah, I'm ready to vote. You have any questions, Mr. Spray?
No.
Okay. My vote today is going to be to reprimand you and continue under supervision. But I'm gonna extend that. I don't want you on the same block as him.
You got it. Look, this
I
taught me a
mean,
big old.
if this man files another complaint that has a picture of you, I'm gonna revoke you, okay? So don't even get nowhere around him. If he's your mama's boyfriend, don't be around your mama when he's around. Okay.
Mom, yeah, yes, sir.
Right.
Yep. All right. You're okay.
Got it. And I know it's very serious and
Right,
it's nothing to play around. Not even a.
My vote also is to reprimand and add that condition. Don't be around him. Good luck to you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank y'all so much.
But it.
Uh-huh.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Committee on Parole is now at Rapides Detention Center, and we're here for a revocation decision for Mr. Roy. Good morning, Mr. Roy.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good, thanks for asking. Would you state your name and DOC number for the record, sir?
DONEIOUS ROY, 759-859.
All right, so do you have any paperwork there with you?
No, ma'am, it was in the dorm. Oh, yes, ma'am, it's right here.
Well, we're gonna put a form up on the screen for you to look at. Let's stand by. There you go. You see that? Is that your signature at the bottom of that page dated October 6th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, based on the information you in that questionnaire, you're not eligible for us to appoint you a lawyer this morning. So are you ready to proceed without a lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, your case this morning has been assigned to Mr. Prater, seated to my left. He'll take the lead.
Okay, Mr. Roy. Donors, is that it? Donors,
DONEIOUS.
Okay, tell me what happened. You're here to talk about two violations. One is a criminal violation and one is a violation that you hadn't paid all of your fees like you're supposed to. But I'm more interested in the criminal violation. So this involves the car and the transmission shop and that business. Would you tell me that story? Because I gotta hear it.
Yes, sir. So after I got off work Friday the 13th, I went to go pick up my vehicle from getting a transmission change. And the mechanic, once I made it to the house, the mechanic called and asked me, did he leave something in the car? So I went to look and check, and I seen it. And I'm like, you can't come get it. He ain't have no way to come. So I'm like, all right, I'll bring it to you. In the mix of me bringing it to him, I was down the street from him. In the mix of me bringing, I was pulled over. So the officer pulled me over. He was like, he couldn't see the date on my tag. So
All right. So, well, the way I understand it, there was something that the mechanic left in your car under the seat. Is that correct?
yes, sir. I never touched it. And
Okay.
like, it was fingerprinted. I wouldn't have any fingerprints on that. Nothing that was in there.
What was it?
It was a gun, and they had a little marijuana that they pulled from under the seat.
Okay, so this is kind of hard for me to, I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. And so you said, oh, okay, I'm on parole and I'll be on parole for another 11 years, but I'll bring this gun and marijuana back to you.
It's because it was in my car at my location. I can't have that around me. So the best thing I could have did was try to bring it to you, but I got pulled over and the value time of bringing it to me.
And how far was it between your house and the transmission shop?
I was coming from Pineville to Willie Glenn and 3rd Street in front of the it's a dollar store on Willie Glenn and 3rd Street in Alexander. I got pulled over on 3rd Street, down the street from where I was headed to.
How far is that?
That was probably about 15 miles.
Okay.
I wouldn't know it.
That's pretty unlucky, isn't it? Pretty unlucky and pretty unbelievable too. And tell me about the tag. What about the watch tag?
It was a fake tag on the vehicle that he put, but it didn't have an expired date, as in that they stated the reason he pulled the vehicle over. It like I was driving the speed limit, seatbelt was on, but you know I can admit it was a fake tag on the vehicle. I can admit to that. I ain't denying the fact of fake tag or that was found in the car in the proper cause of when they pulled over. I just felt like I was trying to do the best thing I could do in that predicament.
Whose car is it?
I had just purchased the vehicle. I never had a chance to get it registered or anything.
Who put the tag on there?
The mechanic put the tag on the vehicle whenever he had got it. To give me enough time to drive to Lafayette to try to do the registration with. I can't remember the name of the dealership that I had to go to get the headliner. and a letterhead to the vehicle for to get the registration.
Okay. All right. So this mechanic is, where is the mechanic now?
I was trying to get in touch with him, but it had something go on out there recently, according to my family members. They just told me like night before last that he wouldn't be able to make it on there.
Yeah.
I guess it wouldn't, so you.
Like I don't know what happened out there with him, but it was supposed to be something going on with him out there. I don't really know.
Do you understand how unbelievable this story is?
Like I promise I never touched a gun. It could be fingerprinted. I never touched any. Like I was working, reporting. I was doing everything it is to stay free because I really learned from last time being in jail that I have a lot of life to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, this doesn't look good what you're on probation or parole for, and you're driving a car with the wrong tag on it, and you got a gun and you got weed. That doesn't look good on you, does it? It's considered a violation of condition number 4, that you're gonna stay away from any kind of drugs and that you're gonna stay away from criminal activity and that sort of thing. And it's apparent because of the arrest that quite a bit's involved. Now, I know the DA has dropped the gun charge. Why do you think that was?
I don't really know, maybe, but I know the cause of the reason you pulled over a vehicle, according to the report, it doesn't really add up. Like as in, you said it has an expired date. You pulled me over on 6/13, and the date says 7/07 on it. So, but I'm willing to go to trial with the remaining charges that I have. Cause, like,
Okay. What about the money that you owe? $670 you owe for fees to your probation and parole. What about that?
okay, my PO supervisor came up here. She talked to me. She was like, the fees have still been adding up. But I know I was behind because my first 6 months home, I didn't have a job. My first 6 to 7 months, I didn't have a job. But she said that it had been going up. She told Miss Carter the same thing. That it had still just been piling. Since I've been in jail, just still been adding. But what
You had money to buy a car, but you didn't have money to pay no fees?
I mean, I can admit to it. I was behind. It was just.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's tough. Thank you.
Okay, why did the mechanic put the tag on the car?
He put a tag on the car for me to move it and probably had a chance time to make it to Lafayette to the dealership that I was saying I had to go get the letterhead for to get the registration.
How'd the car get to the mechanic?
Just out of the car, it got pulled by another vehicle because it couldn't move before he put the transmission in.
So you bought the car with no transmission.
It ain't have it had a transmission, but a burnt out transmission to the point like it didn't.
Right. Okay, let's see. I think that's all I got.
I don't have any questions. Any more questions? Okay, ready to vote?
Okay, I think that this story it's so unbelievable to me. That my vote today is that you violated condition number 4 and condition number 10 of your parole contract. And therefore my vote is to revoke you.
Mr. Freeman?
I concur.
And my vote, Mr. Roy, also is to revoke because you violated the conditions of supervision. So today your parole's being revoked. You'll have the opportunity to apply for re-parole. We'll send you some information on how and when you can do that. Good luck, sir.
You're gonna be backing up all that time on there.
All right, good morning. The Committee on Parole is now at Richland Parish Detention Center. And is that you, Mr. Raymond Sanders? I think you might still be on mute.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good morning, Mr. Sanders. Would you, for the record, just state your name and your DOC number?
Raymond Sanders, and 759-170.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you. And so we're here for a revocation decision this morning. And I noted that you were presented with a parole revocation questionnaire in October that you refused to sign. So before we get started, I need to ask you some questions. Have you been treated for mental illness in the past 5 years?
Yeah. No.
All right. Can you read and write?
Yes.
Good. Do you understand the parole violation charges against you?
Yes, but
Well, do you own any property?
no.
Were you working before your arrest?
Yes.
What was your monthly income? Do you know?
About $200.
Okay. Mr. Sanders, based on those answers to those questions, you're not eligible for us to appoint you a lawyer. You don't qualify. Are you ready to proceed this morning without a lawyer?
Yes.
All right. So your case has been assigned to Mr. Prater. He's going to ask you some questions. Okay. Mr. Sanders, let me just read the allegations against you, and then I want you to enter a plea of guilty or not guilty. So you're accused of violating condition number 1 of your parole conditions, and it says you failed to report to the probation and parole office since you were released from prison. So did you ever report to your parole officer?
Now, let me tell you about that. I will
Yes
know.
or no? Well, you can tell me about it, but you have to say guilty or not guilty first.
Not guilty.
Okay, now tell us about it.
Okay, ma'am. I will never play when I was in Highway 15. You know what I'm saying, the court session. I will grant a credit time served. 1 year credit time served. I was never supposed to have been placed on
Supervision. Say that again?
I was never supposed to have been placed on probation.
Yes, you are. You were released on good time, August 5th, 2024, and you don't complete that sentence until July of 2027.
I was
So
released.
you're on supervision until 2027.
I was released with a release date. I stayed in the prison system.
I know you did. I have all that
To good
information.
time.
You stayed in prison until your good time release date,
Right.
which was August of 2024.
I didn't seek the facility, you know what I'm saying, to be placed on probation.
You're on parole supervision. We're going to move on to the next item. So you pled not guilty to that. Condition number 4, it says you were arrested by Richland Parish Sheriff's Office for possession with intent to distribute Schedule 2 and attempted theft under $1,000. The possession of Schedule 2 has a pretrial date of January 7th. The attempted theft was dismissed. So how do you plead to violating condition number 4 with regard to possession?
Not guilty.
Anything you want to say about that?
I didn't commit the charge.
Well, that's for the court to decide. We have evidence that you did commit the charge.
I could not commit the charge. There was somebody else charged, and they charged me with it.
All right. Thank you, sir, for that information. I don't have any other
I have
questions.
one question. What about the cigarette box? In your right front pocket with small black bag in the bottom of the box?
It was an artificial substance. Did not have a percentage to it.
Didn't have a percentage.
To be
I have no questions, Mr. Knox.
All right, Mr. Sanders, we've completed our questioning and I think we're ready to vote. And I'm going to vote first. My vote, sir, I find you guilty of violating condition number 1 of your parole supervision conditions. And so my vote today is to revoke your parole. Mr. Crater
I concur.
and Mr. Freeman.
I find in violation condition number 1 and 4.
All right, sir, your parole's being revoked today. Good luck to you. All right, good morning. We are back at Lafayette Parish Correctional Center, and I think now we have Mr. Mouton. Good morning, Mr. Mouton.
Good morning, good morning.
You got moved there yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, well, I'm glad we found you. We are here for a revocation decision, sir, and we're gonna put up a piece of paper, and I want you to tell me if that's your signature at the bottom of that page. We're gonna put it up on the screen for you. You find it? If you want me to, I'll just ask you questions.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're trying to find the form, but I'm gonna ask you the questions that were on the form. So are you under, have you had any mental health treatment in the last 5 years?
No.
Okay. Can you read and write?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you understand the charges against you
Yes,
with
ma'am.
regard to your parole conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Mouton, based on those answers, you're not eligible for us to appoint you a lawyer. So are you ready to proceed this morning? There it is. Is that your signature at the bottom of that page?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you ready to proceed without a lawyer today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, your case has been assigned to Mr. Freeman. Would you answer his questions?
Okay, Mr. Mouton, it is alleged that you violated condition number 4 of your parole, which you were arrested and charged with simple battery in the jail. Looked like it was a pretty good war between you and another fella. How do you plead to that charge?
I mean, I'm really innocent, but like I let my actions take over. Cause I mean, dude had 30 years, so like the things he told me, I didn't take that lightly.
I got you. I understand. I mean, I saw you went back several times. I give you credit. You even though you was outnumbered a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I just you
Do
facing
you
me.
realize why did they release you to a detainer? When's your court date on that detainer?
What detainer?
I thought you were released to a detainer. That's why you're still in jail. You don't have
No,
some big
I'm
charges?
what you talking about in Lafayette?
Right.
Nah, I was in court yesterday, and it was too late. I stayed in court late, and they were supposed to transport me today, but they never transported me. I just asked the lady. She said she don't even know. So
Okay. All right. So it says that you threw the first punch. Did you throw the first punch?
I mean, I kind of did. Well, I'm gonna say I did.
Okay.
Like I said, I mean, as of me walking, going to get my shirt, dude was like, "You gonna get out of here, or I'm gonna kill you." So I'm like,
Credit.
I'm not gonna take that lightly. So I just, you know.
Okay. You get off in 6 months.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And uh, okay. I have no further questions.
I don't have any questions either, Mr. Mouton. I think we're ready to vote, Mr. Freeman.
Okay, Mr. Mouton, like I say, you get off in 6 months, and you did admit to throwing the first punch. My vote today is going to be to revoke your probation.
My vote also is to vote based on your admission throwing the first punch, Mr. Prater.
Correct.
All right, so it's a unanimous vote with your parole's being revoked today. Good luck to you, Mr. Mouton.
But I'm saying though, they hung up.
They hung up. They voted.
All right, the Committee on Parole is reconvening. It is December 4th, 2025. We are at Rayburn Correctional Center and it is 9:30 a.m. For the folks at Rayburn, can you turn your camera on? Well,
We there? Whoop.
I see a keyboard.
Hold on, we have a new.
System. There you go. That's better.
Okay.
Yeah,
How's that?
that's perfect. That's great. So while you're doing that, I'd like to get the staff there to introduce themselves for the record.
Okay, Tracy Taylor, classifications. Amy Pierce, MA records. Warden Bickham's on his way down. Just, we need 1 minute, 1 second.
Okay, well, while we're waiting on him, I'll just go ahead and start doing the preliminaries, reading the information into the record and such. So we have before us Mr. Miller. Good morning. Would you introduce yourself? Tell us your name and DOC number.
Joshua Miller and 723292.
Yes, sir. That's what I have. So, Mr. Miller, I'm going to read some identifying information into the record, and then I'm going to ask you to verify if it's true. So you are classified as a first felony offender. You were serving a 20-year sentence. You were sentenced in May of 2017 for indecent behavior with juvenile and pornography involving juveniles. Your parole eligibility date was October 7th, 2022. Your full term date is in February of 2036. Is all that information correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So I just want to acknowledge that we do see your mother is here, Miss Vicky, and she wants to speak on your behalf, and we'll hear from her shortly. Your case was assigned to Mr. Freeman, seated to my right, so we'll hear from, he'll have some questions from you. We'll hear from the warden and your mother, and then we have to go into executive session to take some testimony in executive session, and then we'll tune back in and speak to you again. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Freeman.
Okay, Mr. Miller, first off, tell me, what did you do to get yourself put in this situation? Why are you serving time? And then what have you done since you've been in there that should make us feel that you're not a threat to public safety and it'll be all right if we release you?
I was put in jail for molestation of my half sister and pornography involving juveniles. I have taken sex offender treatment, and also I've taken quite a few other classes involved dealing with substance abuse. And if y'all were to let me out, what I would do to make sure it never happens again is use the training that I learned from sex offender treatment. And I'll also be going to NAAA meetings, getting a sponsor there, and also taking more sex offender treatment on the streets. And also having my family support and everything like that.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have some more questions for you in a little while. But let's go on and let's hear from your, or first off, Warden, what have you can tell me about Mr. Miller?
All right, Mr. Miller's been here for a minute. He's worked in our VOTEC. I got a letter from his instructor or his supervisor over there. He started out working for them and they put him in a tool room, which is a pretty sensitive area. He's done a very good job there. They moved him up to a tutor. He's always at work. He can always be counted on, and I'm paraphrasing the supervisor's letter here. But he has been here for a pretty good period of time at RCC. He's only got one write-up that was unauthorized area way back. When I talked to him the other day, he was, he's aware of the circumstances and he's been no problem for us here.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Warden. All right, next we're gonna hear from Vicky Yanez, your mother.
Hello, this is his mother. I don't know what to say. All I know is that I'm hoping for the best for my son. I'm here, me and his stepfather are here to support and help him out to get back on his feet. I want the best for him. I want him to be able to get a good job and to work hard at striving to make good decisions and good goals for his life. Like I just want the best for him. I'm hoping that he finds a good circle of friends to help support him, to help show him, lead him in the path of living an honest, good life. I don't know. I'm nervous, Al. I'm so sorry. I just want the best for him. That's all. I mean.
Okay. Well, we thank you. We know he has your support. Okay, thank you very much. Madam Chairman, I move that we go to executive session to hear some testimony.
Okay. I'll second. Is there any opposition? All right, we will be in executive session for a few moments. It's 9:38. We'll be right back. All right, on motion by Mr. Freeman, we'll be back in regular session without objection. It is 9:41 a.m. Mr. Freeman?
Okay, Mr. Miller, how long have you been in jail on this charge?
It'll be 10 years, February 12th.
Okay, and, what did you learn in sex offender class?
I learned the 27 risk factors, and also how to determine when you are in a dangerous situation. And I also learned that you are always at risk. There is no low risk. That no matter what, you are a risk, and also how to mitigate that risk by taking yourself out of situations where you feel you can reoffend, or there might be a possibility of even thinking about reoffending.
Gotcha. Okay, and I heard you mention drugs a couple times. What kind of drugs were you using you on the streets?
I was using opiates, and from time to time, I was also on methamphetamine.
Okay, and what kind of treatment have you received since you've been in jail?
I have taken Living in Balance, which is not only a drug treatment course, but also a course that helps you determine why you wanted to go down the road of drugs. And also, it helps you through traumatizing situations and how to determine and better heal yourself from those traumatizing situations. And I've also taken AA 12-step program. Like I said, when I do get out, I will be continuing to take AA on the streets. And also there's a church group that is at one of my mom's churches that she goes to. It's a all men's group. And they also help out with people who have had drug problems and also traumatizing situations or have been in prison, help them get through their troubles and also lift each other up and help each other move forward and grow.
All right, I have no further questions.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Got to add on there, he has all of his welding certifications.
I was just looking at that. Yeah.
Which is very good.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate that. He's a tutor in welding as well, huh? Certified tutor. So I don't have any questions. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm also certified through NCCR, which is a national corporation that does certifications for welding as well.
See that? Yeah, I was just fixing a comment. I don't have any questions of you, but I'm really pleased to see that you've taken full advantage of the program opportunities. And just hearing you talk, it seems like you got a lot out of all of it.
Yes.
So I'm pleased to hear that. I don't see where we have any other questions. Mr. Freeman, you ready to vote?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, Mr. Miller, you're doing very, very well, and I appreciate all of the stuff you're doing. I appreciate you being a tutor. You speak well, you're learning from your sex offender class. I can tell you paid attention, but the bottom line is you hadn't even done half your time yet. So, my vote today is going to be law enforcement opposition and not enough time served. I deny.
All right, Mr. Prater. Mr. Prater concurs with that decision, and my vote today, based on we have very strong opposition from the district attorney's office, from the sheriff's office, from the attorney general's office. And so based on that opposition, my vote is going to be to deny your parole today. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, which I expected that.
All right, good morning. The Committee on Parole is now at the Riverbend Detention Center. It's
Yes, ma'am.
9:47 in the morning on Thursday, December 4th. And we have Mr. London. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Morning. Mr. London, would you introduce yourself to the committee? Tell us your name and DOC number.
My name is Joshua London, DOC 747-763.
So that's what I got. And you're here for a revocation decision this morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any paperwork there with you?
I got my own.
Is it a parole revocation questionnaire?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature at the bottom of that page?
Yes, ma'am.
Based on that information, you're not eligible for us to appoint you a lawyer. So are you ready to proceed without a lawyer today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to read the allegations against you, after which you'll enter a plea of guilty or not guilty. So first, you're accused of violating condition number 1, and it says that you failed to report for intake within 48 hours of your release on April 24th, 2025 from the Jefferson Parish Prison.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't report for your initial intake until May 15th. So how do you plead to violating condition number 1?
Guilty.
Then we have condition number 2. It's similar. You failed to report as instructed the appointment letters May 12th for intake, June 16th, 2025, and June 30th, 2025. So an absconder warrant was issued to you in July of 25. So how do you plead to failing to respond to the appointment letters?
I didn't get the letters, but I plead guilty.
So I'm going to put guilty with a statement, and your statement is you didn't receive them.
Yeah, I didn't receive them personally. Now.
Then there's condition number 6. You reported that you worked for Popeyes, however, you never provided proof of employment. How do you plead?
Not guilty. I work for Popeye.
Why didn't you provide proof of employment?
I do. I got proof. I got check stubs since I've been home. I got
Why didn't
everything.
to your parole officer for proof of employment?
I did. He must see like my mom told him I was at work. When he came to the house, I worked from 8 to 6. Every time he come like a little later, and my mom tell him I'm at work, and he never came to the job to see me or nothing like that.
Your responsibility to provide proof of employment. You said you had check stubs and all that. Why didn't you give him a copy of the check stub or show it to me?
I have them. I didn't see them.
Your responsibility to show it to him.
Yes, ma'am.
Last is condition number 10 about your fees. You're $189 at this time in arrears. How do you plead to being behind on your fees?
I plead guilty.
So tell us why you didn't report in May and June.
Well, when I came home, it was kind of hard for me because I have 4 children. So it was kind of hard for me to do what I had to do. And my mom, and then she got my sister and my brother staying there. So it was kind of hard. But when I did go report, he did not, like he told me, he was like, oh, I'm going to give you another chance. He didn't mess over me. He was like, I'm gonna give you another chance because I was actually working at the Blue Crab at first. So when I went there, I had an interview that day. I showed him. He was like, oh, that's good that you got a job already. But I couldn't get transportation to get to the Blue Crab. So I actually took the bus line so I could work at Popeyes so I could get to work faster because the Blue Crab is actually like on a lake. So the buses don't run there. And my baby mother, she went to jail on a charge, and I really had to go between New Orleans and Jefferson Parish, like to take care of my children, to take care of my daughter. I got 2 7-year-olds, so to take care of my daughters, and it was kind of hard for me, and I was going through something, but at the same time, it is my fault. Cause I was supposed to do what I had to do.
Right, it's important to report to your parole officer, especially when they tell you to. You are a third offender, so you know the rules.
Yes, ma'am. And I had to it was school time, like I was coming home and school's about to start, so I had to really get a job and take care of my children. I had to look.
I know, there's no, you can say all you want, there's no excuse for you not being in communication with your parole officer, so I don't have any other questions of you. I'm gonna ask my colleagues if they have any.
I have one. Wait, I do have one. Where are you gonna live if you were to get out today?
I'm going to my mother's house.
Isn't that the same place we was having all these problems?
Yes, sir, but I'm gonna do better. Like I go home, I can't do this no more. Like it's messed my whole life up.
See where you gonna stay. Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. London, I think we're ready to vote, and I'm gonna vote first, and I don't, I understand you have all these excuses, but the fact is, you didn't do anything. You didn't communicate with your parole officer within 48 hours, and then again, when they provided appointment letters and dates for you to report, you didn't take the time to show them your check stub, so you have violated condition numbers 1, 2, 6, and 10. My vote is to revoke your parole today. Mr. Free
I concur.
and Mr. Prater. All right, so that's a unanimous vote this morning, Mr. London. Take the time while you're there to get your business straight, but today your parole's being revoked for violating those conditions, sir. Good luck.
So what I have to I had to.
Yeah.
All right, we are now at St. Mary Parish Jail. And this is Mr. Carter.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Morning. Would you introduce yourself, Mr. Carter? Tell us your name and DOC.
My name is Courtland Carter and my DOC number is 1053, 105073.
No,
Oh, 54, I see there, 541073.
that's it. Okay, that's what I got. Thank you, sir. And so do you have your paperwork there? Do you have your parole revocation questionnaire?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature at the bottom of that page?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So based on the information on that questionnaire, Mr. Carter, you're not eligible for us to appoint you a lawyer.
Okay.
And so are you ready to proceed without a lawyer today?
Yes, ma'am.
So, and this is for a revocation decision. You're accused of violating your conditions of parole. I'm going to read them out to you. Read the allegation, enter a plea of guilty or not guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
So, condition number 2, it's alleged you violated condition number 2. You failed to report to any officer of the Division of Probation and Parole since March of this year, March 13th, 2025 specific. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Then there's condition number 3. You reported living at 115 Kane Street as
Yes,
of the last in-person contact with your agent, Sarah Taylor, on March 13th. Attempts to contact you at the residence were unsuccessful. One attempt to see you at that residence, the primary resident stated the offender does not live there. That means
Yes, ma'am.
she was told you didn't live there anymore. So how
Yes,
do you?
ma'am. That was
violation?
That was a drug area. That house was a drug area, and I did leave.
You can explain it in a minute, but how do you
Yes,
plead
ma'am.
violating?
Guilty.
Okay. And we're gonna talk about them all in a minute. So the
Yes,
next
ma'am.
one is condition number 4, which has to do with criminal activity. There's two situations. You engaged in criminal activity September 28th when you were arrested by the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries for fishing without a license, and on that parole violation warrant that I mentioned earlier. That
Yes,
charge
ma'am.
is still pending in St. Mary. So how do you plead to being engaged in criminal activity, fishing without a license?
I was guilty about fishing. Yes, ma'am.
You used the next one is you used illegal drugs on or about September 28th. The drug screen results at the time of your arrest for booking for the fishing by the Wildlife and Fisheries tested positive for the use of amphetamines, cannabinoids, and methamphetamines.
Yes, ma'am. Guilty.
And then lastly has to do with your fees. If you were behind on your fees, how do you plead?
Yes, ma'am. Guilty.
Okay, so you pled guilty. Do you have any explanation for any of it?
Yes, ma'am. The address, the 115 Kane Street address, when I was told that my parole officer, Miss Sarah, had tried to contact me, I was still living there at the time. I was working offshore. And me and the lady that I was dealing with at the time, we kind of was, into it a little bit. So she wouldn't even tell me that the parole officer would come. And then when I did leave, she wouldn't tell them, you know what I'm saying, anything extra. Let me know that they were even trying to get in touch with me. So I had no communication with them at all at the time. I had no communication to, you know what I'm saying, no way to get in touch with anybody or even know that it was going on. In the process of me moving off of Kane Street, I mean, I was leaving, like I said, it was high drug area, high drug traffic going on over there. And I thought I was avoiding a problem. A bigger problem.
Well, but so that's since March. And so the attempt since that March 13th date by your parole officer to get in touch with you by phone on May 21st, unsuccessful, May 22nd at your, that's when they went to the 115 Kane Street.
Yes,
You
ma'am,
weren't
and at the
there
time,
anymore. June 26th, attempted at your previous residence in Berwick, no success. And then finally, they issued the warrant.
right, right. I was, in Berwick, that was my old address. They, she moved to Houston, so I didn't go to Houston with them. I didn't go with them, so, because that would have been a big violation too. And on Kane Street, like I said, I was still living at the Kane Street residence and I was working offshore, so I wouldn't even know that the parole officer came, the lady wouldn't even.
Well, I know you're working offshore, but you don't go offshore for 6 months at a time.
No, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, no, ma'am. I'm guilty of not seeing my parole officer. I'm guilty of not being in contact with them.
Is anybody else on Zoom?
Who is that with you in the room?
Oh, a deputy,
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't know if she had anything
Yeah.
she wanted to say or not, but that's okay.
ma'am.
I didn't know if she had anything she wanted to say.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, thank you for helping us out this morning. So, Mr. Carter, you pled guilty to all the violations.
Yes, ma'am. And before I came, like I said, I was on my way to a rehab, a drug treatment program. On the October 1st, actually, I was about to start my drug treatment program and I came to jail on the 28th or 29th. And I've been in contact with them since then. And I'm supposed to be started as soon as I am released from jail. I'm still going into the drug treatment program.
I'm glad to hear that. I think you need it.
That's what I was at. That's what I was in the process of doing, changing around everything, like my living conditions and everything. I have a new address and everything like that. So, and my girlfriend, like I said, my girlfriend got me into a drug treatment program, intense inpatient program. So
Is that the same girlfriend that was telling them you wasn't there when?
No, sir. No, sir. I have no dealings with that address or the people over there. No, sir. That was the drug house. That was the problem with the drug.
Job offshore?
Sir?
You still have your job offshore?
Yes, sir. I work for Wet Tech Energy in Youngsville, Louisiana for Max Buto. I can get you all the number to the place and y'all can call my superintendent and he'll tell you that I still have my job.
Get him his treatment.
Okay.
We'll go back.
Are you okay? Okay. So I think we have a plan for you, Mr. Carter. You're telling us you were signed up for treatment and all that. I don't know how true that is, but I would like to give you some help and to ensure that you get the drug treatment because, Mr. Carter, you're a fourth offender.
Yes, ma'am.
And seems to me like you've already had some breaks, but I would like to, in lieu of revocation,
Yes, ma'am.
send you to an intensive treatment program so you can get the help that you need.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And you have to successfully complete that program and then go to an approved residence plan. You got to get all that straight too. They'll help you with
Yes,
that.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And then you have to follow whatever aftercare treatment program that is recommended to you. That could be, I don't know what it could be, but you have to do it, whatever it is.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 100%.
Will it do that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 100%.
That's my vote, Mr. Freeman.
I totally concur. Make sure you pay attention, sit on the front row and
Yes,
report
sir.
to the probation office the minute you get out of that treatment.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Prater votes the same, so unanimous. In lieu of revocation, we're gonna get you the help you need. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.